Pauline So from Arc of Life Chiropractic, and today we're going to go over the top 5 stretches that you can do anywhere. And this is my friend Kate. She's also my personal trainer and an amazing yoga instructor. So let's get started.
Awesome. So not just stretches, we're going to be doing some strength training as well, but including some range of motion work with that.
Okay.
So quickly, I'm going to show us a few rounds of shoulder flossing. So you're taking the strap straight up and then straight back down behind you. You can use a strap, you can use a belt, broomsticks work really well for this exercise as well. So normally I have Dr. Pauline do about 8 or 10 passes up and down. We're trying to show you this all pretty quickly. So after that one, which we'll call number 10, you'll notice she's not sticking her ribs out or arching her back to get the strap down there. And she'll come right on up to the top and hold it here right up the top. Right, top, 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 top. Good. So from here, we're going to start to add some squats. First, she's going to push the strap to the ceiling, spin her biceps to face up, take her legs nice and wide, keep your weight on your heels, and drop down to a squat as low as you can. Now, Dr. Pauline has a hard time with her knees, so her squats are a little bit smaller. Some of you may be able to go even lower, maybe even hips below knees. The important thing is to work within your body's range of motion, so you always feel the exercises in your muscles rather than in your joints. So 15 to 20 of these. At the same time, she's going to try to pull the strap apart as hard as she can as she pushes her biceps up to the ceiling. And by doing this, she's activating all the muscles around her shoulders and adding a lot of work to her legs that are doing all of her squats. So like I said, 15 to 20 would be plenty. And we're going to get right into our next exercise. Keep the strap close by because we'll be using it again, and you're going to come down into a plank on your forearms. Most people interlace their fingers when they go to plank. However, because we spend most of our days in internal rotation, because we sit at computers and things like that, it's really important that we start to activate our external rotators here in plank pose. So Pauline, walk your elbows a little bit closer to each other, and then you're going to try to squeeze them towards each other across the mat, so without actually moving them. At the same time, you're pulling your hands apart. So what we're trying to do is turn on these muscles outside of her shoulders. Now push the floor away, so you're pushing up into the space behind your heart. Good, squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs, pull your hip bones towards your rib cage. Now quickly, Dr. Pauline, show us how not to do a plank. So let your back arc, so bum up in the air is no good, or a sinky back, no good. So notice this beautiful straight line in this open space. You can push up with my hands even more. Yeah, beautiful. So holding that for 45 seconds to a minute would be plenty. And we're going to come back to shoulders and legs here. So again, coming into a squat, depending on your range of motion with your hips and knees, you may be able to take this into a really deep squat. But working with sore knees, you're going to stay up a little higher. So first thing, hip bones to rib cage, so that little tail tuck. And now she's pulling the strap apart, spinning her thumbs up, and you're going to start to lift the strap up. So a little pulse here. Now, most of us will have a tendency here to try to arch our back to get the strap up higher. But you want to avoid that, so keep your weight in your heels, push to the outside edges of your feet, so you're driving your knees wide, and then keep the abs tight and tail tucked. So stay with it, Pauline. We're just going to change the angles of the hands, so we're just feeling them slightly different place. Walk your hands a bit closer together, and now we have palms facing back, and you're still lifting up, up, up. Pushing shoulder blades down your back. You can see her neck is nice and long. Her shoulders aren't touching by her ears. She's still trying to pull the strap apart. So we're really activating all the muscles through her upper back and shoulders here. So you can hold that for about a minute. All right, let's get right into our next one. So you're coming down onto your tummy. So you want me to show this one?
Plank, we were going to do reverse.
Right, reverse plank is this one.
Oh yes, right.
Okay. Pauline did this one already, she's got some sore muscles, so I may have to take over. We're starting with lifting your palms off the floor. So she's got right ankles with the elbows. So palms off the floor with straight wrists. So flex your wrists for a second. No, the other way. Yeah, so don't do that. Nice straight wrists. And then from there, keep the same angle with your arm as you lift your elbows off the floor, and finally lift head and shoulders off the floor. Squeeze your legs together, lift them off the ground as well. Nice big breath in. And then you lower down elbows first, and then palms. So just like the other exercises we've been trying to do today, we're trying to keep these external rotators active, since they are very underused in our kind of North American lifestyle. So you'll find a set of 10 of these to feel like a lot. Some of you will be able to do more. And finishing off today, we're going to show you 2 versions of bridge pose. So the first one, nice place to start. I always took a block, but you don't have to use a block. You could use like a pen or a piece of paper, a water bottle, anything to hold between your legs. And then you're just lifting your tailbone first, rolling 1 vertebrae at a time up off of your mat. And then on the way down, same thing, 1 vertebrae at a time on the way down with your tail touching very last. Normally I make Pauline do about 5 of these nice and slow, and then we'll hold at the top for a little while and do some pulsing up there and do another set of 5 or 10. So you can stay with that for 20 or so reps all together. And the other variation we'll show you here is called reverse plank. So similar muscles in the legs, but we're also getting into the upper body as well. So notice her fingers are pointed at her bum, squeezing her thighs together. Now she'll push her big toes to the floor as she lifts her bum up and pushes her chest up towards the ceiling. Now she'll do whatever feels good with her neck. Some people will let your head fall all the way back if that's comfortable. Some people will be happy staying neutral, and some of you will bring your chin towards your chest because that'll feel better to you. So this whole time you're pushing your toes down, squeezing your thighs together and lifting your hips up as high as you can. It usually feels pretty easy when you get started, but it gets hard pretty fast, eh?
Yeah.
So those are our 5 exercises that you can do pretty much anywhere. Do you feel like you worked all the muscles in your body?
Yeah, for sure. And what I love about these that we go over is, again, if you've never heard of the term isometric stretching, you don't actually have to do big movements that are like sometimes harder on your joints in order to get an amazing workout in and to really get contraction. So you're gonna get contraction in your muscles by really holding it, creating that tension without necessarily changing the length of the muscle fibers too much. So great way to exercise anywhere that you are.
And to focus though, when you're doing those kinds of exercises, right? To focus on all the details of and turning on all the muscles around all of your joints to really get something out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, then feel free to contact us at the link below, and we'll see you next time.